CataractCoach.com. Capsulorhexis with the bimanual IA, using gentle aspiration to hold the lens capsule during the tear. All right, let's check it out. Now, using two blades simultaneously by bimanual approach for two pairs of d's. There you go. Now a little trypan blue going on in the eye. Can we set up the video here a little bit? And okay, diluting it down. And now let's see, maybe viscoelastic? No, not yet. Keratome. If you're going to use the bimanual irrigation aspiration, why do you need a main incision right now? You don't. I would have saved the main incision to later. All right, using acetone through one of the side ports here and creating a flap there. And notice the left hand's holding infusion there. So all that intumescent fluid that comes out, you're infusing the eye to keep it pressurized. Now, using the aspirator to gently aspirate out that milk, that lens milk, and now grab the capsule with a very light vacuum. And now you're holding the capsule and check it out. Can you tear a capsulorhexis? Vacuum, hold on to it. Look at that. Wow, wow, wow. Now you don't need a whole lot of vacuum. You want to have control here. Maybe just 100 millimeters of mercury, maybe a little more than that, 200 at the most. And you can grab this capsule here and look, the surgeon's able to bring it around with just that. That's very interesting. Very interesting there. So a different way of doing it. You could also obviously keep the eye infused and just use some micro capsulorhexis forceps in that other hand, but okay. Using the bimanual eye, something different. I like to feature things that are different here in Cataract Coach. Right now, more than 2,000 posts and videos. We want to have the world's most complete resource about everything cataract surgery. And this is a video that I've not seen before. Interesting technique there. And look at that, just about completed. Almost done. I think there's a little flap left, right? Come on, can you get that little flap? Grab it and complete. You did it. That's pretty cool. Again, something I've not seen before. Now going with the phaco probe. Now make sure it works with this nucleus, I bet. Let's see, a little groove down the middle, perhaps. We're going to stop and chop, maybe. A little more grooving. And you can see the nucleus is relatively small. That liquefied lens cortex has come out. And now the bag is feeling like it's, partially empty here. And so now getting the instruments in there, yeah, it looks like a stop and chop. Split that. There we go. Sometimes these can be a little bit tougher to crack apart. And you may want to bring this thing up through the rhexis a little bit. Get that chopper around it. Get a chop. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Very nice. Buzz into the nucleus here. And these can be a little fibrous where they're kind of still stuck together. The chop doesn't want to propagate all the way through. That's okay. Just take your time here and buzz, and just, aspirate carefully. Remember that there's nothing weighing down the capsular bag, so you definitely want to have good, stable fluidics here. And if need be, when you get this last piece up, get that chopper in the safe position. Here are the last couple of pieces coming out. But interesting, I've never seen the technique of using a bimanual irrigation aspiration setup to do the capsulorhexis. So again, the aspirator probe, looks like it was 23 gauge, was used to grab that lens capsule and create the tear and create a normal capsulorhexis. And you're keeping the eye infused with the infusion from the other instrument, the other 23 gauge infuser. So very nice, interesting case here. I like it. Now the nucleus is out, time to just clean up the cortex. Hey, did I tell you about CataractCoach.com, the teaching website? I know you love YouTube videos. I love YouTube videos. But you got to check out the website. It's so much better. It's all organized. You can still watch everything on YouTube. Follow me on social media. And check out that amazing podcast. Back to our case here. Now here's back with the bimanual IA cleaning up the remaining lens cortex. Sometimes in these white cataracts, you can get situations where there's some adherent stuff to the capsule that doesn't fully remove. Sometimes you can get these lens proteins that just kind of become stuck, and that's okay. Clean up as much as you can. Obviously, don't damage the design of support here. And you can see it looks pretty clean. Just remember, too, the before and after difference is the key. This patient started off with vision that's essentially non-existent. Maybe like hand motion, or actually with a cataract like that, maybe when you move your hand, it's kind of like wind perception, air perception cataract. And then afterwards, you can give the patient really fantastic vision here. So don't go too crazy about cleaning up some of that adherent stuff. Now, okay, hydroimplantation, infusion in the left hand, and then the right hand has the IOL being delivered. Deliver. Looks like an acrylic lens, monofocal. Get that going inside here. And with the hydroimplantation, get that in the bag. Yeah, we're seeing more and more surgeons doing this hydroimplantation. And that obviously is a technique that works pretty well and saves an extra step here. You don't need to remove any viscoelastic now. And now using that lens to rotate it to free up any lens cortex that was stuck, that rotating of the lens, that looks pretty good. And then we'll call this a day. So neat case here. Again, I've not used this technique, but I just thought I'd present it to you. Remember, you've got to learn how to deal with an intumescent white cataract. You got to learn how to prevent that Argentinian flag sign. We have such great videos on CataractCoach.com. If you go there, there's an entire section of white cataracts. You can go to the complete list of videos and click on the one that says white cataracts, or you can use a search function and search for intumescent, and you'll see all those liquefied lens cortex milky cataracts. And there's all the info. Please do me a favor too. Follow me on social media. That Instagram is blowing up. Check it out.